Yes, yes, we must start the stream. Nothing's there. There. Yeah, it's not important. Why would I want to do that? Now we wait for the people. Hello, the people are here. What's up? I don't know. I'm tired. I just got over a sickness, but I am okay, I hope. I have been cool. What have you been up to? I've been sick. I was meant to do a stream a couple of days ago, but I got sick. No, no throwing up. I just got over sick. Weather's still crazy. 1 week it's winter, the next week it's July. I like the first Shrek movie. Hello to everyone. Do you like Phil Collins? Yes. Yes, I like Phil Collins music. Hello. Hi to everyone. How's life? Tiring. I'm still getting out of hibernation. Yes, we are actually. We're gonna be doing that in a bit. We're gonna be watching some Star Giant stuff because why not? How'd you enjoy Pizza Tower? It's a good game. It's just not my kind of game. You ate anything recently? I had pork chops for dinner. Those are pretty good. I'm not a Star Fox kind of guy. I never played Star Fox before. Who? I don't know who that is. DoorDash is amazing, ain't it? You can get anything you want these days for 500% the price. Hello. Hey. We're chilling out with some Morrowind music. That's the game I'm going to be playing next week. Yay! Maybe even later this week. I don't know. I gotta finish a video first. Yeah, we'll see. Hello, Wes! Hi. Have you seen Alf? No, I've never seen Alf. Ever seen Alf. So what's been going on in all of your worlds? Today's the day we give updates on stories, I guess. Sure, I've never been to Costco. That's an activity, Wes. If you could only watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be? Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings. Even though it doesn't really have an ending, it's only a third of a movie. It's still the one. It's long. Jupiter liked the music. This is Morrowind music. We will be doing progress on seeing real movies this month. Thank you for the donation. How stupid is Ryan, and is he Trump's brother? Ryan is very stupid. Apparently, he voted for Kamala. Apparently, I guess that's what he keeps saying. How's 2026? It's a weird year. It's a weird year. Haven't had a weird year like this in quite some time. I've never seen the Angry Birds movies, or played the games for that matter. I don't know who that is. Hello. How's your non-YouTube projects coming along? Thank you for the donation. All different directions, I will say. Hello, Grace. Oh yeah, I heard Planet Tronica came out. I'll probably be watching that later. Puffy Amiyumi is actually pretty good. I've only played one SpongeBob game and it's not good. The current worst cartoon of the 2020 so far is Fairview. Thank you for the donation though. You'd be surprised how popular mobile games can get. Morrowind I'm going to be doing solo. I think I can handle doing that one on my own. What's a worse cartoon than Family Guy? Alan Gregory, I guess. I don't even remember what I said about DC Superhero Girls. I haven't seen it in 6 years now. But considering it's a show that Ryan recommended to put on that list, I have to assume I was being too harsh on it. Yeah, I know that Tet-K is getting a theatrical release. When are you going to do reviews on Disney? I have no idea, considering how long it took my timeline thing to get out of contention. Doing Disney stuff seems to be a little bit of a risk right now. Hello. Hi. Not really a big fan of Star Wars, believe it or not. I think I like Ame more than Yumi. I don't know if I'm up to a review on Fairview. I haven't seen any more of the Futurama revival since that old video, so no updates there. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. And yes, August, your comments are coming through. My favorite live-action show at the moment is Star Trek: The Next Generation. Which is also the answer to what I'm currently watching. Next review is going to be on a SpongeBob episode, sort of. Why is everything crazy exactly? I don't know, everyone's saying different things. I like The Next Generation. That's what kind of Star Trek fan I am. I haven't gone beyond that. Miss Puff is crazy. She is actually relevant to the next video we'll be doing. I'll be reviewing another a Mrs. Puff episode. Okay. Good for you. Thank you for the donation. No, it's no wider news kind of thing. People on the internet are just people on the internet, I guess. Thank you for the donation. I've seen some Calvin and Hobbes. I'm not an expert on it, though. Hello. Ooh. The episode Not All Dogs Go to Heaven is not good entirely. We'll actually be talking about Digital Circus tonight, believe it or not. But we got some updates, some past stories. KP is still attacking people. Thank you for the donation. I definitely would have Plankton as the good guy. Interesting. So, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the KP stuff, but she came back, and she said that safety reports would be on a specific Twitter. I checked the Twitter account where she is supposedly posting all of these safety reports. There's no safety reports on there. There's nothing on that Twitter account that she linked in her community post. But for some godforsaken reason, that KP Safety Reports Twitter account is following one other account. Not KP, it's following Spider-Man. You could check this yourself. But... yeah, she's still doing that. That was last month's news. I'm not kidding. Somebody go check right now if you don't believe me. Why do you have... Because I like to be... I don't have better artwork. This is the best artwork that I have at the moment. SpongeBob is getting weird for years. Yeah, that's basically it. Bring back the gelatinous cube. The full Google document will come out when I'm done writing it. There's a lot of stuff I need to put in place, and I need to go through literally every single one of his videos that we have. What are you up to? I'm sitting here. Sorry to hear that. I remember Plankton's Pet being the best episode of Season 9. How bad is the new Animal Farm at it? I haven't seen it. It's probably going to be a review when it comes out. And my favorite Danganronpa character is Kaede. Any more animated atrocities? Maybe. Hey, what's new? Crazy stuff's going on. Were you able to find every episode of all CN Real shows you did this past December? This past December, I found most of the episodes. The only one that I couldn't find, like, all of the episodes, was Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. There was a good chunk of episodes I could not find, unfortunately. I hope the review was still all-encompassing enough. You are welcome. Regular fries are the fries that go on the pizza. I have never left the country before. Oh. Favorite cartoon fan theory. You'll actually be hearing it in the next video that should come out by the end of the week. And I do want to apologize for not getting as much content out as I wanted to this year so far. I've been swamped and a lot of crazy life stuff's been happening. Forgotten Island looks really, really good. I believe it's the 2003 show. Anyway. Yeah, but not this time, Phineas. Maybe next time. This time I want it to just be me. Because we got a video from an old friend. Thank you for the donation. Have you heard of Audley Noah's controversy? Yes, but I'm not an expert. I hear it has something to do with plagiarism and flagging down a video. That's about all I have. Wait, what happened? With who? With what I'm talking about, or the news? Thank you for the donation. What is your take on the overpricing of Lego? I hate it. The news about Audley Noah. I'm probably not the biggest expert to ask, but Audley Noah has been in the news drama cycles. Apparently, he was exposed as, like, a major plagiarist. Who made a video? Star Giant made a video that was recently discovered. We'll be talking about their videos today. Why are Legos so expensive now? So, what I've heard and what I understand about Lego prices is that at some point along the way, their primary customers became adults as kids moved to buying other things like video games. So kids essentially weren't actually buying Legos anymore. So Legos had to basically update their brand to more licensing and nostalgia bait. That's just what I've heard. I don't know how accurate that is. Star Giant has many videos. But this one is interesting because it is a specific response to my video. Like, an actual video response. Thoughts on How to Train Your Dragon movie. I haven't seen the remake. First one is good. The other ones get less good. The third one's ending is terrible. So the video we're going to start out by watching is called Star Giant Productions Does Not Belong in Prison. Have you seen Moon Girl and No, I haven't. So I'm gonna do this. I didn't know. Let me see that. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, we're gonna get a response to the response video. Gotta put Mrs. Puff away. I'll see you later. Push this here, I guess. No, apparently this was kind of like a pseudo vent video kind of deal that Star Giant made last summer. The summer of 2024. My god, time. I can't believe it. It was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. This isn't going to be the only video we're going to be talking about today. Because I'm bored. I am bored. I want to do something. We're going to turn up the desktop audio. I'll let you hear a little bit so you guys can hear it. Or see if you guys can hear it.
Wrong. Star Giant Productions does not belong in prison. I'm a little sick right now and I'm busy working.
You guys hear it? Can we all hear it? Is everybody able to hear it? Gotta mute that server for a bit. Okay. Excellent. Yay. So, this is what the guy had to say. If you're wondering how we got this, Star Wars fan has actually turned against Ryan and basically leaked a bunch of shit. This included. This was never uploaded to YouTube. It was on a Google Dropbox that only those close to Ryan had access to. So, Yeah, he has a right to defend himself. Let's hear what he has to say. Yeah, that Star Wars fan.
I did nothing wrong. Star Giant Productions does not belong in prison.
Well, I guess she's innocent then. Can I turn it down a little? Yes. Let's keep going. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Can you turn up or down? Come on, we can't fight over the volume the entire time.
I'm a little sick right now, and I'm busy working on the Prince of Egypt video. It's in progress, but I decided to make this vent because there's been stuff on my mind.
Okay. Stuff's been on his mind. Interesting.
Currently, I'm 28 years old, and in
Okay, 28 years old. He was born in 1996, so this was 2024, before August. Okay.
couple months from now, I'll be 29. I'm getting closer to 30. It's been...
Yeah, actually, he's turning 30 this year. That should be interesting. Mr. Enter announced it. I have no idea who that is.
15 months since I dealt with the accusations from Mr. Enter. And yeah,
15 months.
I'm just gonna call him Mr. Enter this time. Not Voldemort, not Cube, no other nickname, just his actual self.
Yeah, he's finally learned to call people the names they wanted to be called. Okay. No, he's about 30 now.
You want proof of me being innocent? Here's your proof. I'm still free, able to talk, and I've never been arrested.
Okay. This is his ironclad defense that he uses a lot. He calls me Lord Voldemort a lot, yeah. If it's not Cube, it's Lord Voldemort. So. Him not being in jail apparently is proof of his innocence. I hate it too. I hate it too. It is so fucking stupid, and I think we all know why. Will you review the other... not at the moment. I have no plans to tackle Norm again at the moment. So... he brings this up a lot, and at this point, it can't just be because he was almost sued by Julia Vickerman. It cannot be that reason. He's too adamant and too persistent, but, we all know how stupid this is, right? Because Cosmodor, Toon Critic, plenty of people that he has called pedophiles himself, they're not in prison, and he believes that they have done crimes. While he was a critic, he's gone on the attack of all kinds of people, from John Kay to Butch Hartman, who have been criticized for doing X, Y, and Z.
By the logic of reality, I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, he said the thing. He said the line. Yeah, you caught one. You caught one. About one a month, because I'm bored. I mean, in his DMs with Jetto Bread, he said that he thought Toon Critic could be forgiven. So, make of that what you will.
Because if I did something wrong, wouldn't I have been arrested by now?
Yes, Ryan, because we live in a RoboCop future where the police can detect crimes before they happen, and virtually every crime in the country has an arrest rate of 100%. No matter what you do, if you do something wrong, you go to jail forever. You pirates Footloose on DVD, you immediately just end up in jail. That's how this works. Right?
The fact that I am free is proof that everyone has been wrong about me.
It's not proof of shit. If it was proof, why the fuck did you freak out so hard when the police actually did arrive at your house?
Josh Scorcher, Phineas, nothing wrong. Because if I did something wrong, wouldn't I have been arrested by now? The fact that I am free is proof that everyone has been wrong about me. Josh Scorcher, Phineas, Phantom Strider, Ellis Mark.
LS Mark? I don't even know if Mark knows who this guy is. Like, I know he got banned from Josh Scorcher's server, and obviously Phineas helped make that happen, but, like, what? LS Mark? Also, Ryan's logic on this is doubly bad because by the logic of that reality, Ryan, false arrests never happen. It means that if the police do get you, no matter what you've done or haven't done, that means you're guilty, right?
You name it, they're wrong. To tell you the truth, I've always followed that ideology from the very beginning.
Which is why you accused Julia Vickerman of being a pedophile until she threatened to sue you, right?
Where I don't consider anyone guilty until a court of law states that they're guilty.
Which is why you throw out accusations against everyone, right?
Here's a fun question. What do Sugar Conroy, Christina V, and I have in common?
Well, okay, chat. Trivia time. See if you can answer the question. What does Ryan Kraleski, Sugar Conroy, and Christina V all have in common? What do they have in common? You take a guess, ladies and gentlemen. Take a guess. Take a guess. They video games. No, Ryan only plays one video game. Okay, let's see the answer to the trivia, class. What's the answer, Ryan?
Anyone guilty until a court of law states that they're guilty. Here's a fun question. What do Sugar Conroy, Christina V, and I have in common? We all were accused in early 2024 of crimes that we did not commit and were never found guilty of.
Okay, number one, Ryan Kraleski, you put Chugga Conroy on your ban list because you believed in his accusations hook, line, and sinker without a second thought. Number two, Christina V was never accused of a crime. From what I can tell, she was accused of being a Zionist, which isn't a crime. So there is no relation between the three of you, dipshit. Thank you for the donation. That is a very good point. We should bring that point up a little bit more. I'm not in prison either, so I haven't done anything wrong myself, Ryan. Ryan Kraleski is not a human being.
And to this day, all three of us still have people thinking that we did shit.
You know, Chugga Conroy did admit that he could have been better, that he wasn't 100% innocent. You do realize that, right, Ryan? Like, he didn't do... Like, he wasn't the worst of the worst of the worst. But when he came back, he did admit that there were some things that he could work on.
Even though none of us did anything wrong. And all three of us got sent death threats.
Okay. I've been sent death threats, too. What's your point?
When I met Christina V earlier this year, I remember her stating how much she hated that controversy.
So, you walk up to a random celebrity... a random celebrity at, I don't know, a convention or whatever, and you ask them, hey, what was it like getting dogpiled on by Twitter? Like, this is not a healthy thing to do. This is not something normal people do. You don't go talking to random celebrities about e-drama. That's not something you should do.
And there's a chance I might be able to meet Cheka Conroy next week because I'm heading to a convention. I heard he might be there.
So, funny fact, of all of the people that you mention, Cheka Conroy is probably the most likely person to have heard what you've done. Because, at the very least, he used to be in contact with, Pie Guy Rules. I don't know if he still is, but there's a very good chance that Cheka Conroy could have heard exactly what you've done, Ryan. So I wouldn't go talking to him about that.
The point is, I do not like people that get accused of crimes and they are found innocent, and meaning that every person accused...
Wait, what? How did you word this?
Because I'm heading to a convention, I heard he might be there. The point is, I do not like people that get accused of crimes and they are found innocent, and meaning that every person accused of...
Okay, so Ryan doesn't like people who were accused of crimes but were found innocent. Good to know. Ryan doesn't like people who were falsely accused of things. Good to know. Is it possible to die from third-hand cringe? Probably.
Shit means I heard he might be there. The point is, I do not like people that get accused of crimes and they are found innocent, and meaning that every person accused them of shit means that they just got away with stuff.
What is this word salad? I know this is an off-the-cuff video that you probably didn't script, but, like, what is this word salad?
Here's my ruling. Never accuse anyone online until you actually go to court and have...
Thank you for the donation. What about people who have killed people and aren't in prison?
...them arrested and found guilty. And meaning that every person accused them of shit means that they just got away with stuff. Here's my ruling. Never accuse anyone online until you actually go to court and have them arrested and found guilty.
Thank you for the donation. Yeah, exactly, Cheka. I need to hear this one more time.
Meaning that every person accused them of shit means that they just got away with stuff. Here's my ruling. Never accuse anyone online until you actually go to court and have them arrested and found guilty.
Not every single accusation online has anything to do with, not every single accusation online has anything to do with, like, the courts or whatever. Like, the Pro Jared thing, I don't know if anybody remembers how this started. It started with, Jared being accused of cheating on his wife. And that's not something you can go to court for in the United States. Pretty sure. Hello, Maddie. There we go. Spam. Spam is fun. According to Ryan, I guess Chris Falusi is innocent because he hasn't been gone to jail.
Do that first. None of this internet middle of the road bullshit.
We did go to the cops on you, Ryan. Like, we tried that multiple times. And not just us either. According to your own words, your own victim talked to the police about you, so...
Hey, remember when Mr. Enter said it's wrong to accuse people without proof? Now...
We have proof. Logs and logs and logs and logs. Thank you, Chikorita. And thank you for the donation, to both of you. Yeah, Ryan is very inappropriate. I don't think he knows who that is. Matty, I will add you as moderator so you can help. When the right way... Hey. Thank you for the donation. I don't agree with that. Yes, you have, Tiara.
He did the same thing for me.
Okay.
Been found guilty. Do that first. None of this internet middle of the road bullshit. Hey, remember when Mr. Enter said it's wrong to accuse people without proof? Now he did the same thing for me.
Ryan, we have, like, there's videos. You can watch them. You can watch them. You can go watch them. But you keep saying that you won't watch them because you keep threatening to kill yourself. Because you say that if you watch them, you're going to kill yourself. Like, so here's one thing that I've noticed about Ryan that comes up more and more and more and more. He often threatens to, he threatens to off himself a lot when things aren't going his way. Like, he said that when Chelsea was breaking up with him. He said that he wouldn't watch the videos that we made on him because he would kill himself. So as time goes on, more and more and more, it seems like what he said to Wes was pure projection. That's something that he does himself.
He accused me both in 2021 being an asshole and 2024 being a pedophile.
Okay, let's go back a bit.
No bullshit. Hey, remember when Mr. Enter said it's wrong to accuse people without proof? Now he did the same thing for me. He accused me both in 2021 being an asshole and 2024 being a pedophile.
Okay, number one, that's not what the 2024 video was. I accused you of being a groomer, which is slightly different. And number two, you led up to this point by saying I should take you to court first. You can't take someone to court for just being a fucking asshole. I hope you realize that.
I did not do anything pedophilia, John.
Right. Which is why you commissioned your avatar fucking Hammer, right?
If I did, I would be a registered sex offender.
That doesn't automatically mean X to Y. You have to outright offend to be put on a registry. And get caught.
I am not a registered sex offender, and I have never been arrested. I did not do any grooming, no child pornography, no pedophilia stuff, none of that.
You did quite a lot of that, and we still have the evidence.
I shouldn't have had to delete my YouTube channel.
Thank you for the donation. No one told you you had to delete your YouTube channel, Ryan. Thank you, Crimson. I didn't tell you to delete your YouTube channel. It wasn't flagged down. You went out of your way to do that yourself. I don't care if the channel was up or down, really. That was your choice. It's not even something that I fucking asked you to do.
Oh, you want to know why I never bothered making a response before or something?
Because you deleted your channel and you couldn't.
Because I made a 3-hour-long video a year prior and no one gave a shit of me response.
Oh, people gave a shit about the video. A lot of shits about the video. Addressing my abuse is a towering monument to how broken you are as a person. Oh yeah, we know Ryan's whereabouts.
By the way, I'm not uploading this to YouTube because I'd rather this not be in my videos.
Oh, don't worry, we got you covered.
That's why it's on the Google Drive. I never enjoyed the fact that my videos never really succeed with my regular stuff. Like the most popular videos.
Then why do you keep making them? Why do you keep trying this? Are we back? Okay, we are back. The stream just derped. Thank you for the donation, Crass. I would not recommend that. It's best not to just keep ringing up the police again and again. Eventually, at some point, that becomes illegal. Don't do that. You can't go to the police with just nothing. You can't call over and over and over again. The second time that we called the police, it's because we found something entirely new. So, yeah.
For me making compilations of other people's works, or me shit-talking Louis Orchard, who I never enjoyed the fact that my videos never really succeed with my regular stuff. Like, the most popular videos were me making compilations of other people's works, or me shit-talking Louis Orchard, who I don't really find that bad anymore.
Number one. So, your own individual creative works don't get as much views and attention as the stolen content that you put on your channel. So my message here is, get a fucking clue. And two, it is baffling to me that, like, you keep saying that Lily Orchard isn't as bad as you used to call her, but you're doing that at the same time she's getting accused of more and more shit. Like, it's a very interesting coincidence that you only started saying that Lily Orchard wasn't that bad after Courtney came out with severe allegations against Lily. Worse than anything that she had when you were making 7 hours of content on her. Okay? Okay. Maybe stop saying Lily Orchard ain't that bad.
And I also never enjoyed the fact that people who said they would be by my side aren't by my side anymore. Dashy the YTB, Ashton Finno, Dar the Star, the Anime Freak, SMC, and so on and so forth.
Because you abused them. You acted like an asshole. You had people humiliate themselves to booster your own ego in an online beef they had nothing to do with.
May I thought by now life would have been better for me.
That's because you have brain damage.
Different. I'd be married, be not a virgin, things like that. SMC, and so on and so forth. May I thought by now life would have been better for me. Different. I'd be married, be not a virgin.
Yes, Ryan, that's the problem. Your life sucks because you're a virgin. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure.
Things like that. Hell no. I thought I would have a video game successful career like design.
A video game successful career. What is a video game successful career?
In video games? That's what I wanted to do like a decade ago.
Stop plagiarizing me.
You might be able to imagine this, but this event here doesn't have any script. It's
I've noticed.
just me going off on stuff. And who knows, maybe this is going to be a short event because I don't feel as much anger as I was expecting earlier. I guess
Because you know you did it.
I could start trying to wrap this up. You should always be better today than yesterday. Yeah.
Well, you're worse than you were a decade ago, so you fuck that up too.
I stand by that quote. And I stand by my innocence in everything.
Good luck with that.
I stand by that, even 15 months later. In fact, I probably stand by it more now than ever. When it first happened, the accusations, a part of me thought I really did it.
Really? So we almost got through to this dipshit. Interesting. It's also interesting because you claim you never watched the actual video, so... I want to hear where this one goes in full.
Even 15 months later. In fact, I probably stand by it more now than ever. When it first happened, the accusations, a part of me thought I really did it. But after some counseling and therapy help and my friends, I was able to finally realize that I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, so if that therapist is real, they should probably get disbarred. Just saying that. Either that or you did not give them the full context. Or, option 3, you're getting therapy from ChatGPT. Which I would not be surprised if this guy was.
Oh, one more thing for Chelsea. I really love her and I really want to marry her one day.
Well, that didn't work out for you. We got her out of your fucking orbit.
And we are planning on seeing each other next year. We were going to this year, but unfortunately her father passed away last month. And at the time of me of this recording, she might be getting a stepfather who we both don't like. I'm just hoping by next year, this time, I'll be married, out of the house that I'm living at right now, and living in a better place.
Let's see. We're about at that time. Maybe like a month off. Survey says no. Survey says no. I'm surprised that we haven't seen Ryan fully. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not happening.
But in the meantime,
As far as I understand it, Ryan lives with his mother.
Just gotta suck up and keep things hidden. And the only time I'll be able to get away with this stuff is when I'm alone like this. I'm not even at my friend Jack's living in a better place. But in the meantime, I just gotta suck up and keep things hidden. And the only time I'll be able to get away with this stuff is when I'm alone like this.
What do you mean getting away with this? Thank you for the donation. Okay. What do you mean getting away with this, Ryan? Like, this is just a secret vent video. Like, is this something you need to get away with? I think it would be better for you to stop doing it is not. Thank you for the donation. I do not agree with that. This is kind of cathartic. And it's very cathartic for everyone involved, I think.
I'm not even at my friend Jackson's house to record this. I'm actually alone. Although on some level, I have autophobia, which is the fear of being alone.
Okay.
After I get the Prince of Egypt video done, I'll be getting some other special videos done, and then we'll get back to regular Ryan Miss reviews.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back into that, and I think that making videos does make me happy.
Then you should stop doing it.
In fact, my most recent anime video is my favorite video that I have ever made. I really enjoy that one.
Trust me, the people who saw it on the archive channel did not. Isn't that the one that, Anthony tore apart? Like, isn't that the exact one that Anthony tore apart because he so badly misunderstood, like, every single anime on the list? I believe so. Oh boy, that's gotta hurt. Best video you ever made. Good to know.
Hey Hugh, thank you for listening to some issues I've been dealing with for the past 5 minutes.
You're welcome. Anthony, I cannot pronounce his last name for the life of me. Anthony G. He does media analysis and stuff. Thank you for the donation. Why did the archive channel get emotional? Because Ryan has done a lot of bad things. The host of the archive channel knows pretty much almost as much as the investigation team does, so he knows how disgusting that Star Giant can be. Who is your man on the inside? I keep telling everyone it was Chelsea. Nobody believes me. Who is this guy? Sit right back and I'll tell you a tale of demons and insanity and the unbelievable dark corners of the internet. Star Giant Productions is a man who did a lot of things. Thank you for the donation. I'd rather not comment on that. William, you're saying that like it's in the past tense. You think that anything has changed in his mind about that? Oh, you guys want to talk about the Cyberstalker video? Oh, the Cyberstalker video? We talk about the Cyberstalker video.
Hey, have you guys ever seen that one SpongeBob episode?
Okay. So this also recently came to light. So here's the backstory. After I told my cyber stalker to fuck off, they apparently started to harass Ryan. I'm not entirely sure why or to what end. I think they might have thought that I liked Ryan more than I did. We got a video in the Aba's art era, which is pretty cool at least. No Shansor. Thank the gods above.
Hey, have you guys ever seen that one SpongeBob episode, Restrained SpongeBob? That episode is about SpongeBob messing up Squidward's life like usual, but in this episode...
Okay, so you guys remember how when I made my own video on the Cyberstalker, remember how I compared it to a SpongeBob episode because my life is a cartoon? Yes, thank you for the donation, Crass. I don't think Sean Soar tried to do that. I know that he said he liked some shooters. But
episode, Squid has had enough and takes legal action. Because SpongeBob has been a stalker. In previous episodes like Squid's...
What's this bar on the bottom? Did you get this from a... No, that's my...
...visitor or boating buddies. Squidward states in Restrained SpongeBob that if SpongeBob stalks him again...
Thank you for the donation. He steals fucking everything.
SpongeBob will go to jail. So what does the rest of the episode do now that SpongeBob can't torture Squidward? Oh, I don't know. They use fucking Patrick. The rest of the episode has Patrick stalk Squidward. What does this have to do with my stalker? Because that's what my life is like right now. Except the exact opposite, actually.
It's exactly like this, except it's not like this at all. Yes, thank you.
Instead of a new stalker going after the same victim, it's for me the same stalker going after a new victim.
Rephrase that,
my
please.
stalker, because that's what my life is like right now. Except the exact opposite, actually. Instead of a new stalker going after the same victim, it's for me the same stalker going after a new victim.
That is confusingly worded.
Today we're going to talk about my cyberstalker, whose name is Alicia Rose Pesci. Now, does that name sound familiar? It should. This is the same stalker that has harassed Mr. Enter for over a year, and
Stop plagiarizing me, Ryan.
April 2019, he made a video on this stalker. I never heard of Alicia before that video.
That's very, very weird, Ryan, because you were in my Discord server before that video was made, and I was talking about this person to everyone in my Discord server about this person. And, you know, I was asking all of them if, like, I should make a video, if I should say or do something. It's very, very weird that you in my inner circle did not hear about this until I made the video. That is bizarre! Unless, you know, you were entirely up in your own little fucking world.
Let's just say that she refuses to make me forget that video. I will say this right now. If you have the need to go after any person, literally any person, stalk and harass them when you don't know them and you had no personal issues prior to that person, you are a jackass and don't deserve forgiveness. No
Okay, so stop doing that to Christina V.
matter how much you try to improve. Not that Alicia has improved in any single way. I am recording this video on May 12th, 2020, and I am hoping that the video will go up tomorrow. I have a life, and I hate taking time out of my day to make shit like this.
You do not have a life. Get over yourself.
The first instance of Alicia going after me is because I apparently made a journal on this bitch.
I might sue Enter there, I said it. This does not prove what you said. At all.
You can check my DVR all you want, but I never did write a journal on her.
That's because you delete shit all the time. Who knows if it's there or not.
So I don't know what she's talking about. The first time I ever did mention anything on Alicia was a tweet from April 2019.
This Alicia person is the most... I hate dealing with people like her. Wait. Thank you for the donation. Okay. You hate dealing with people like... You've never heard her until I made the video. But at the same time, you're saying that you're dealing with her even though you're not involved until the video. What the fuck, dude? I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. What will you do? It won't. Please stop commenting about that. I am back. What did I miss? Oh no, the ducks are back. Okay. Before we move on, I'd like to take a look at this screenshot. Have you guys seen this screenshot when I was gone? Take a look at the screenshot, dude. So we already went over the main point here, right? Okay, gotta ask, who is a worse YouTuber right now? Lily Orchard versus Doug Walker. Why is this a poll? This is a screenshot Ryan put in his video. Like he does all of them. He puts the entire fucking HUD. Anyone find it weird that Easter and Earth Day are just one day apart? Like, what? Like, that's not how it works? Change the channel thing was 2018. And finally, up here, likes. 68,700 likes. Who likes that much stuff on Twitter? Who likes that much stuff on Twitter? Oh my god. Why? Why would you do that? And this is before likes were hidden on Twitter.
That was to announce that John was being stalked by you. This video had nothing to do with me in question.
This person is that I have ever hear. Or my issue with Regulus now. Okay.
Alicia causes many worries in me. Maybe I shouldn't be that worried, or I'm not worried enough. It's either or. But I'm going to show you guys every single note that I have saved on this monster. To put it simply, this is the worst person that I have ever dealt with.
Okay. This is this is 2020. It's before the allegations broke, I'm pretty sure, but still.
And keep in mind, I have been raped, groomed, abused, punched, threatened, sued, and bullied in my life by...
Wait. Okay, we gotta go back. What the fuck? I gotta process this.
But I have saved on this monster. To put it simply...
Okay, let's go down the list of what has happened to Ryan in Ryan's own words.
This is the worst person that I have ever dealt with. And keep in mind, I have been raped, groomed, abused, punched, threatened, sued, and bullied in my life by...
Raped, groomed, punched, bullied, sued. Has Ryan ever claimed he was groomed anywhere else? Anywhere else? Like, anywhere else? Because this is the first time I've heard of it, and I've seen a lot of his videos. Punched is also a new one. He's never gotten sued. He got a cease and desist from Julia Vickerman. And for years he claimed that he was sued by Julia Vickerman, when he only got a cease and desist. He was never actually sued.
Assholes on multiple occasions. Actually, Alicia, those people I can at least call human. You are nothing more than a disgusting monster that is a waste of space.
Wait, okay. What the fuck is this statement?
Threatened, sued, and bullied in my life.
Okay.
Single note that I have saved on this monster. To put it simply, this is the worst person that I have ever dealt with. And keep in mind, I have been raped, groomed, abused, punched, threatened, sued, and bullied in my life by assholes on multiple occasions. Actually, Alicia, those people I can at least call human. You are nothing more than a disgusting monster that is a waste of space.
Your levels of morality are kind of weird, buddy. Alicia is bad and obsessive and mentally ill and has all kinds of problems, don't get me wrong. But, like, there's a little... There are worse people on the internet, you know, like you. You know what I mean?
Let's start with when this has been going on. Now, her most recent message to me was this right here from May 8th. You're a goddamn bitch. You know what? Sure. You can say that about me if you want.
Okay. Ryan, you're a goddamn bitch.
I don't give a fuck. I deal with shit from my YouTube comments all the time.
Yeah, and you go ballistic.
But look how many times she said this. She commented this in my notes over 30 times.
Yes, flag them as spam.
A total of 32 notes with this exact same message appear in my notes in a time span of under an hour. There is no reason for one single person to send me over 30 notes in under an hour. Do you know how long Alicia has been harassing me?
What the like what?
Exact same message appeared in my notes in a time span of under an hour. There is no reason for one single person to send me over 30 notes in under an hour. Do you know how long?
What the fuck is... This account is fine, no relation to this video, but was the only time that I screenshotted the 32 notes for some reason. What? Okay, it says you've received 32 notes at once. That doesn't say it's from anyone. Thank you for the donation. Yes, Maddie, that is correct.
Alicia has been harassing me.
How does this video have an editing error like this? Like, if this is the kind of video that really can't have editing errors. Like, serious subject matters need to be, like, proof viewed, you know?
A week? A month, maybe? No. 13 straight months. And I've had enough of her today. Now, this isn't the first time that I have thought of making a video on said person, but I didn't pry it because it wasn't that much of a problem then.
Okay. This has been going on for 13 months. I didn't make a video earlier because it wasn't that bad.
But because the problem has increased and has peaked in just this May, and she has gone after more people, it was time
Angry Akko because I'm angry. Okay.
for me to make a stand. And
I could have never figured that out, Ryan.
legit do hate doing this. I had enough.
Who are these people? Do they appreciate you showing their messages, Ryan?
Fucking shit to deal with all the
Because Alicia Rose Pesci is mentally ill.
time. You guys don't know what I do in my life when I am not making videos.
I know all too well, unfortunately.
I keep many things private to myself,
No, you don't. That is objectively false.
including cyberstalkers like you, Alice, to make sure that there are innocent people in the world free from people like you. Alicia, in 2020 alone, has mentioned me over 50 times. Now, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot, especially since we're in May now. But a good 60% of the messages that I just mentioned came from just last week. Not even a full week ago, she shit-talked me like this. I mean, it's just
You want... Let's see...
spam and not death threats, right? Well, for the most part, sure, but it's the fact that this has been going on incessantly is what got to me. I mean, you guys like numbers, sure, but you probably are more interested in the juicier stuff, right? What?
Yes, I'm watching this video because I like numbers, but I like juicier stuff more. What is this? What is this?
Messages say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Why don't we do that? Why don't we go through every single message that Alicia has sent to me since April 2019?
Okay.
When she started harassing. The earliest message that I could find on Alicia that was sent to me was on May 21st, 2019.
Wait, you just said that she started on April. Now you said May.
I might sue enter. There, I said it. This piece of conversation was posted to my DeviantArt profile page. This conversation has nothing to do with enter. And
What do you mean it has nothing to do with me? She mentioned me.
This conversation was posted after John's video on her, so she is self-aware that if she contacted John, the FBI would step in.
Okay.
And yes, the FBI does more things than just track pedos, for the record.
Yes, the FBI does more than just track pedos. They have a more substantial breadth of duties, yes. That is correct.
4 days later, we get the second comment from her. And I like how you talk shit about me in your journals as if I'm not reading any of them. Fuck off. Ignoring the fact that I didn't shit talk her in my journals, I don't give a shit that you read them or not because I literally do not give a shit about you.
Okay.
You're a person that stalks people, gives them gifts to make yourself look nice. Oh yeah, I remember you donating to John's Patreon. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with this shit, but this video is made so that I don't have to deal with any of this future shit because I feel
any of this future shit. Guys, we're all cyberpunk now. We're dealing with future shit now.
like if I don't make this video, I will have to deal with this future shit. Then there's that whole idea of her posting her comments on works that have nothing to do with
Starting out reductions.
her. Remember this thumbnail from John on the Fairy Odd Parents? I
Oh yeah, I remember that. The one that you commissioned without me asking.
posted this thumbnail to my DeviantArt for those that wanted to see it and who made it. This drawing was made by my friend Ava B. This has
Ava B is the one below that, not the Aradia of...
nothing to do with Alicia, but Alicia decided to comment on the situation. So you're gonna be a bitch/asshole about this, aren't you? Fine. This drawing in question has nothing to do with Alicia or even mentioning her being an asshole. It's about fictional characters doing funny things. Heck, none of them are named Alice. Then Alicia
Yes, none of the characters in the thumbnail are named Alice. Masterful point, sir.
then a second time on the same deviation. You're just another editor to him. Fuck off. You know what? You're right. I am an editor to him. But I'm also a friend to him. We talk about...
Oh, yeah, you're totally my friend. Let's hear that again.
She commented a second time on the same deviation. You're just another editor to him. Fuck off. You know what? You're right. I am an editor to him. But I'm also a friend to him. We talk about our own private subjects and help others get through difficult times.
Right. Ryan, like, this video just defeats what you just said. Like, if you were talking with me as a friend, you would have heard about Alicia before I made the fucking video, because I was talking to Alicia about my friends, and not even the DMs in like the server. If you were there and you read, you would have been able to hear it. And help people with difficult times. Fuck off. Fuck off. Like fuck off. Seriously, fuck off.
But this one bothers me. No, not what's being said. Honestly, I don't give a crap. But it's the fact that this was said half a year apart.
Did you not block the first account?
First comment was made in June of 2019. The second one was made in this past January. Why would Alicia comment on the same thing like 6 months later just to leave another insult?
Because that's what these people do. Also, by the way, so far you haven't made an argument of cyberstalking. You've made an argument against harassment. This is harassment you're claiming that she's done, not outright cyberstalking. Like, in my video, I made it a point that Alicia followed me from website to website all over the goddamn place. This is all entirely 100% localized to your DeviantArt profile. The cyberstalking basically has to come from multiple angles.
Especially when the deviation no longer has any relevance. Alicia is deranged, a mental person. It really does legit piss me off when you take time out of your day to go after someone that you don't give a shit about, leaving insults while collecting people's tax money to help support your shitty behavior.
Okay, I think I just got flashbanged. I think I just got flashbanged. What the fuck did you just say, Ryan?
Person. It really does legit piss me off when you take time out of your day to go after someone that you don't give a shit about, leaving insults while collecting people's tax money to help support your shitty behavior.
Okay. I'm guessing this is where Ryan's hatred of people on disability started. As far as I could tell, yes, Alicia was, but like, I don't know how honest. I don't know how honest she was about it. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna take Alicia at her word, you know.
But yeah, Alicia has no job and lives in the state of New Hampshire, and she collects taxpayers' money from Social Security.
Okay. Okay. Why are you? Okay, sure.
This doesn't make your state look good for the record. And I know a thing
Doesn't make your state look. Okay. Okay.
or two on money. I once had someone steal 3.2 grand from me from my bank account because of my first Louis rant.
Why is this in a video? Why is that in this video? Like, unless you're claiming that Alicia is the one that stole $3,200 from your bank account, which, why would you admit this to the public at all? Why is this relevant?
According to that person was mad at me because I had made fun of a rape victim, ignoring the fact that I was raped the same year.
Okay, so Ryan apparently later claimed that that's not what actually happened. He was confused about what exactly that meant. Like, that changed up in addressing my abuse. So we're not entirely sure on how accurate that is either way, so I'm not gonna end it in a...
I never once was intentionally making fun of a rape victim. Also, the video that I called Louie out on the first time was December 14th. Louie made her video 5 days later, and no one knew she was raped until that video.
Why is this relevant to your quote-unquote cyber stalker, Ryan? Why is this here? What does this have to do with anything?
Could have made it at that time out of coincidence, or to do that to fuck me over.
Lily Orchard doesn't need to do anything to fuck you over specifically, trust me.
As she has called me a fucking weirdo in the past.
You are a fucking weirdo. And fuck you for giving Lily Orchard a point.
I'll give Lily Orchard credit here. At least she left me alone after I called out her bullshit in all 3 of my rants, which totaled to 7.5 hours long, by the way.
I am going to have to watch those videos at some point, and I really don't want to fucking do it. I really don't want to do it, because who knows what little gems Ryan's scooping up throughout all of there.
Speaking of Lily Orchard, a friend of mine made this drawing for me, and Alicia seemed to have quite a sturdy comment. It's clear to me that Alicia is a fan of Lily Orchard with that tone.
I think this person just hates you.
Another reason to hate Alicia, and I hate
You walked into hell, Dashi. Yes, OS, I recognize your style.
because besides the 3 rants I made, she seems to advocate for violence. For example, in her most recent video on her top 10 best, worst, and blandest MLP episodes, when she called Dragon Drop the worst episode of Friendship is Magic, she went out of her way to insult the writers, saying that they seem to support pedophilia. Which...
Okay, we gotta slow down. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
If you actually watch the episode, there is no...
Lily has... Okay, why is this text orange? Why is this text orange with no background? Okay. Lily still has seen nothing of Steven Universe Future, and she skimmed Season 9 of MLP. None of her favorites are from Season... What does this matter? Steven Universe Future sucks. Like, what does this prove about anything?
Pedophilia at all. Though Rarity was in the wrong, she was the one that had to fix...
Why does this keep happening? Why do you put text up on a black screen that only pops up later on? Is the video suddenly Halloween themed? Is that why it's orange?
Her mistakes, and Spike forgave her then. People are misreading Rarity's behavior. She's been greedy before, and she's very possessive of what she considers to be part of her life.
Ah, yes, I understand. This MLP episode and Rarity's behavior in it is directly relevant to your cyberstalking situation. Okay.
Whether it's her fashion or Spike, so this isn't out of character. She treats Spike like a favorite nephew. Having to face that he's growing up and won't be around as much wasn't...
Can you rename this video to Lily Orchard and my cyberstock suck, and here's why. Because this video is more about Lily Orchard than Alicia Rose Pesci at this point.
Easy for her to accept. When Twilight confronted her, she was quick to admit her mistake and make amends. You'll also notice that no Season 9 episode made it to Louis' best list.
I haven't noticed that, but the text that you have put before this, making this point redundant, has informed me, yes.
And the series finale was a planned episode, and this one the worst because Louis is a fucking idiot.
Okay. Granted, Lily Orchard is an idiot. What does Lily Orchard being an idiot have to do with this concept of a video?
Even if she saw MLP...
Yes, what does this have to do with the public domain? Oh, he has always used the C word. Okay. Complaints about shippings and nothing else, just fuck.
All now, she still didn't do that for Steven Universe, and you don't know that actually for Friendship is Magic.
Maybe this was the plan all along, to get Alicia Rose Pesci to see this video, and for it to be so bad and horrific and off-topic and incompetent and incoherent that her brains turn into jello. That's actually a decent plan. I should have thought of that myself.
I talked about this in my recent Louis rant and how she believes that all bronies are pedophiles, and
I do not think that she said that.
in her last top 10 video, she literally states pedophiles were working at BronyCon.
Okay.
Not realizing that she could be sued with that statement alone.
But I'm pretty sure there was a guy in security that actually was, you know... I'm pretty sure you brought that up in a later video. I'm pretty sure.
I forgot to mention this in the final Louis rant, but...
How? Those videos total over 7 hours. How the fuck did you forget anything?
Louis has stated in the past that she was a brony, so if I...
Okay.
follow Louis' logic, then by her account, I would need to call the FBI on Cunty for being a pedophile.
No, what the fuck? Your brain is jello.
If you had any brain cells and
I'm already high, apparently.
thought of it for 5 fucking seconds, I wouldn't have to. Also, by Louis' logic, she states that I shouldn't trust an abuser. And by that logic, I can't trust Louis.
Okay.
Because she is abusive.
So... Okay, consider going out of order. How the fuck does... when did you fucking realize that she wasn't quote-unquote that bad?
Also, in reality, Lily is basically Queen Chrysalis and I am Starlight Glimmer.
Okay, what the fuck? What? I'm gonna need some context on this later. What the fuck?
It's this one drawing right here. I'm surprised
Starlight Glimmer is not in this photograph.
Alicia has never commented on this one. Lily hates everything new and I love everything new. Lily has reported to currently have 365 Patreon supporters, or like 1 Patreon per day. I never understood
2 have stopped being patrons to... Okay.
why this many people had supported her, especially since Lily has frequently promoted abuse on her channel, including going after her former boss who did nothing wrong, which you could see in those D&D videos.
Okay, I need to use the bathroom because this is getting ridiculous. How is this video so bad? We're only fucking 9 minutes in. I don't know. I'm back. There's ducks. I'm going to get my shotgun. What are you guys up to again? Ducks, huh? Yeah, duck season. Okay. How are we only 9 minutes? I don't know! Yeah, hillbilly.
And also, Louis insults her own audience. In a way,
Yes, I'm pretty sure Lily does insult her own audience, yes.
Alicia gets similar support that Louis gets. But at least with Louis' Patreon,
Wait, what?
her former boss who did nothing wrong, which you could see in those D&D
We're not even halfway through the video.
videos, and also Louis insults her own audience. In a way, Alicia gets similar support that Louis gets.
Alicia Rose Pesci, a non-entity on the internet, gets more support than Lily. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where does this go? Why? What? How? Also, why do you have McCafe antivirus in your taskbar? That doesn't go there. Thank you for the donation. Like a lot of people on the internet, Ryan interprets his own life through fiction because he is not capable of processing reality correctly. Why is Internet Explorer on your taskbar as well? What? Why? Windows shopping? Dude, you gotta organize, man. McAfee. McAfee? I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. McCaffey. McCoffee. McCoffee. Let's go with that.
But at least with Louis' Patreon, you can argue it's just idiots choosing to want to pay her. Alicia gets money from the government, or rather taxpayers.
Oh, okay. I get the point. Lily gets money from randos on the internet, but Alicia gets money from the government. Okay. McGuffin. This is about to go into a rant against disability entirely, isn't it? Isn't it?
You see, Social Security is a tax that everyone pays.
Yes.
And it goes to people that have trouble getting a job, having a disability, and are old.
Okay. Who is this message from? I'm assuming Alicia, but you removed the header for some fucking reason. It's an earth, and I find it. What does this have to do with anything? Like, is this from Alicia? Because this is not the kind of shit that Alicia writes. Like, I don't know who actually sent you this message, Ryan, because it is not how Alicia wrote.
Alicia falls under disability, but...
Also, what the fuck does this have to do with disability? Oh, I live on disability, I think I might have depression, but... Why did you hide the header? Alicia was a cyberstalker, and after I told her to fuck off, she started harassing Ryan for a year.
No one supports someone with disability when all they do is abuse others.
Uh-huh.
That video I mentioned, by the way, Louis once again shit-talks Josh and other bronies like Silverquill.
Okay. What does Lily Orchard have to do with this again?
What does this relate to Alicia?
I don't know! The entire chat has been asking this the entire fucking time. What does Lily Orchard have to do with Alicia? Please enlighten us. Please enlighten us all. Everybody. Every single one of us wants to know.
You want to support anyone that does dipshit things like this? Others. In that video I mentioned, by the way, Louis once again shit-talks Josh and other bronies like Silverquill. What does this relate to Alicia? Do you want to support anyone that does dipshit things like this? Probably not. Alicia's tactics and mannerisms are similar to Lily. The only difference is that...
No. Like, Lily Orstra's got a lot of fucking problems, but she's not a cyber stalker and a serial harasser. Like, that's more akin to Rosa Ray Ramsey, one of your former friends that was a part of all of this fucking conspiracy shit.
Alicia goes after John and me, while Louis goes after Josh and anyone associated with Josh. You and Mr. Enter can suck a dick. Is that a good thing?
What?
I'm a pansexual gender fluid, so in a way that could be a compliment.
You're a moron!
Oh, I know it's not in this bitch's case. She's just paid that her imaginary boyfriend John won't love him. He made a video about me. I knew it. He really does love me. Be real. Alicia would have had that logic with John.
Apparently what got Alicia to fucking forget about me entirely was me making the top 10 worst SpongeBob episodes list and basically reusing old content. I'm not even kidding.
I mean, you've been at this game for what, 25 months now? And half of those months were with me. In February of this past year, she wrote to me, "Hey, go fuck yourself," 3 times.
Cool. She should have done it 5 more.
Well, they say the 3rd time's the charm. In all honesty, this trolling feels cute.
Hey, go... Actually, I don't send that to Ryan because he already does that way too fucking
Usually
much.
people like this write this statement once or twice, and then they leave me alone forever.
Okay.
But Alicia doesn't want to stop.
I am doing fine.
She wants to get back at me harder. I mean, I work for a former boyfriend.
Well, that changed.
I hope you know that last statement was a joke. John was never Alicia's boyfriend and never will be for good reason.
Obviously, Alicia is insane.
Alicia isn't the only person that has been trolling with me.
Really?
A lot of trolling happened to me back in January when I was editing Nicorama.
Okay.
I got an incessant amount of comments telling me that the marathon was terrible. What
Okay.
is it? I honestly don't know.
Thank you for the donation. Yes. Yeah, this is a good way to forget what words mean. I am probably going to have a lower literacy level after this. I swear to God.
Trolling with me. A lot of trolling happened to me back in January when I was editing Nicorama. I got an incessant amount of comments telling me that the marathon was terrible. Was it? I honestly don't know.
Well, you think it's terrible now. You know, now that I hate you.
I do get this question from time to time on my thoughts towards this marathon, considering that I edited the whole thing.
You did not edit the whole thing, you edited half the thing.
And ignoring the fact that I did talk about this before, my opinion, to simply put, was that I don't think this marathon was the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, no shit.
To quickly sum it up, the biggest problem in my eyes with Nicorama was the clear rushing through the project.
What does this have to do with the public domain? What does my Nickelodeon marathon have to do with the cyberstalker situation that you're dealing with, Ryan? Like, if you want to talk about all your internet harassment at the same time, fair game, I did that, but like, why is this all in this one video that's titled dealing with about your cyberstalker? Is everyone still with us? Did everyone die? Okay, everyone is still with us.
On both John's end and my end. I go more in depth my thoughts on my DeviantArt, but let me get to the point.
We so wish all of his DeviantArt journals and stuff were archived. I could tell there's some real gems in there.
If you hated John's Nicorama marathon, that's fine. I can see why people both loved the marathon and hated the marathon.
People love the marathon, why?
But if you think you have to keep going after John because you think being a bad critic equals being a bad person, you are an awful human being that needs help. In all honesty, if I knew if I was going to get this much shit from people while being John's editor, I honestly probably would have never been associated with him.
God damn it. Why are you making me want to support internet harassment, Ryan? You guys should have harassed him harder. You would have saved us all so much fucking trouble.
In fact, a few times when Alicia has cyberstalked me, I have actually considered quitting working for Enter.
God damn it.
Just so that I could stay safe.
Oh, god damn. Why are you making me defend Alicia? Alicia was the reason that he didn't fucking book off to New Hampshire immediately. with the blue. Oh my god.
Yeah, it got to that point at times, and
This is a preview clip of the review in question. Oh, so this video here is archived evidence of you leaking shit. It's a preview clip of a review that isn't out? Did you ask me if you could have used that? Did you? Did you? Really? I don't recall you doing that.
I'd still be working on Enter's videos right now, instead of dealing with this shit. You all would have seen the next anime atrocity on The Simpsons, Bart versus Itchy and Scratchy by now, had it not been for Alicia.
And I definitely didn't announce that was the review to the public yet.
You want to play this game? No, I do not. I never ever wanted to play this game. But you have been annoying enough to me that I have to play it, before things get as bad as John had to deal with you. I mean, you practice Wicca, which is witchcraft, so I guess anything goes. I should say
Wicca is not witchcraft. Wicca is different than witchcraft. You would know that if you watched the goddamn Scooby-Doo movie. Why haven't you watched the Scooby-Doo movie? You would know the difference.
for the record that I don't have this as bad as John, like nowhere close. But that's actually the reason why I'm making this video, because I don't want to have it as bad as John. And that's the reason why this video was made. It's funny that one of my biggest criticisms towards me is me being too similar to Enter, but can you blame me for when I get the same shitty problems that...
Number one, number one, you still only made the case that Alicia was directly harassing you, not cyberstalking. Those are two different things. They obviously have similarities and overlap, but they are two different things. And number two, this is plagiarism with ranting and bitching at Lily Orchard mixed in.
John goes through? Let me tell you the logic of how abusers work. Abusers will go after any single person that you know and make it hell for them.
And I'm glad that she did it to you.
This also includes minors. On the internet, I do talk to minors, usually just on my Discord server.
Okay, wait, we need to go back, because I keep getting, this is the experience of watching a Ryan video. You keep getting flashbanged with what the fuck?
Let me tell you the logic of how abusers work. Abusers will go after any single person that you know and make it hell for them. This also includes minors. On the internet, I do talk to minors, usually just on my Discord server.
Okay. So... we need to sit on this for a minute. Ryan drops, damning evidence in the weirdest places. I don't know if it was where porn was sent, but it was most likely the Discord server that had Necopon in it. So, there's that. He's just throwing it up like this. Yeah. And I mean, I thought this was after he made a big deal of not talking to any minors because of COPPA or whatever.
People nowadays, especially in the cartoon community,
let's
go after any single person that you know and make it hell for them. This also includes minors. On the internet, I do talk to minors, usually just on my Discord server. Most people nowadays, especially in the cartoon community, seem to have a Discord server for chill chatting. But
okay.
A stalker usually will go after a person that is related to said person that they are stalking. So
I know what Alicia looks like in person, and I also have her phone number. Neither of which I can show you. Then why bring it up? Oh yeah, I know I know what she looks like, and I have her phone number. I know what you look like too, Ryan. It doesn't what?
only because they are related. Now, I haven't contacted Crimson Mayan since he retired from being John's editor.
Okay. What does this have to do with the public domain?
And yes, Adam did stop editing for John.
Yes.
He stopped back in March of this year after he finished the top 10 worst cartoons of the 2010s list, and I have no idea if Adam had to deal with Alice at all.
Why didn't you ask him? Also, her name was Alicia. Stop calling her Alice.
What I am getting at is Alice will go after people that associate
Stop calling her fucking Alice. That's not her.
with John. Other people have been affected as well, but more on that.
But like,
Tunes of the 2010s list, and I have no idea if Adam had to deal with Alice at all. What?
ask him. DM him on Twitter. My fucking god, you leaked him our private materials. You could fucking ask him. Like, that's a thing you could do. That is an option on the table. Did he block you? I wonder why.
Again, that is Alice will go after people that associate with John. Other people have been affected as well, but more on that later.
I am 23 years old, soon to be 24. Glad to see very little has changed in 6 years.
I am more than 4 years younger than John. Alicia is about 4 years older than John himself. That's like an 8-year gap between Alice and I. Sure,
Okay.
I'm 23 and she's like 31 or 32 or whatever, but imagine that Alice went after one of my friends solely because I'm their friend.
Okay.
Alicia has said in the past about wanting to see and post sexy
Thank you for the donation, Crimson. I don't know.
images of herself and wants to see it of others. A joke or not, if you did this to a minor or asked them to see their dick or vagina or butt or whatever, then you would be committing child pornography.
What? Okay, what the fuck is this argument?
Sure, I'm 23 and she's like 31 or 30.
Okay, I'm 23 years old, a full adult, but if you were doing this to anyone younger than me, you'd be a criminal. Like what?
Do whatever, but imagine that Alice went after one of my friends solely because I'm their friend. Alicia has said in the past about wanting to see and post sexy images of herself and wants to see it of others. A joke or not, if you did this to a minor or asked them to see their dick or vagina or butt or whatever, then you would be committing child pornography, a crime of pedophilia. And usually every one image you have is like 1 year in prison, and that's me being generous. So 10 images is like 10 years. That's
Why are you doing research on this, Ryan? What does this have to do with your cyberstalker? Are they sending you shit like this?
a major federal offense, and you would be a sex offender forever. Let me
For the record, Alicia is not... It sounds like you're accusing her of being one. What does this have to do with anything? Why? Why is this video so broken and bad?
say for the record that I do not believe that Alicia is a pedophile.
Okay, why bring it up?
And I do not believe that she has any pedophilia intents.
Okay. In the real world, however, stalkers do exist on the internet. Really? I had no idea. Did you guys know that some people also murder other people and there are elephants in countries in the southern hemisphere? Did you know that was a thing that happens? Do you think... Thank you for the donation. Yes, I do think he would.
And if this video was to go anywhere, that is my statement. I only said something like that because there are stalkers in the real world that will do shit like that.
Okay. Once again, how is this relevant?
But what I will say is that I think it's disgusting for Alicia to go after someone younger than her.
Okay.
Only for the next person for her to go after, being me of course, to be even younger than the previous person.
You wanted to move in with a 17-year-old. You're not one to talk.
It's worth knowing that on one of the alternate Alicia accounts, the chic one is at the gender that she gives herself as male, even though Alicia is clearly a female.
Okay. Like, it's an alt account. Alt accounts have fake-ass identities, you dipshit.
That's something that cyberstalkers do. They lie about themselves to both trick other people in saying they're not who they are.
I could say so many things about this stupid-ass comment.
Or to make themselves look vulnerable. I mean, a man going after a woman and calling her bullshit out, that apparently doesn't go well in today's world. Or at least that's what I would have said if this was last year. Yeah, I changed my gender at the decade change and now classify myself as a female named Rebecca.
Okay.
Cyberstalkers will often try to drive fear down you to make you more vulnerable so that they feel like they have won.
Stop plagiarizing me, dipshit.
Other types of abusers do that as well. Has it worked for Alice? Kind of. I have actually considered quitting editing for John because of this.
My God.
Not because of me being an asshole or John, but the fact that there's a fucking cyberstalker. Which, yes, is a reason why people often quit projects to
This is apparently from 2020.
avoid being harassed. A fucked up goal in my eyes is wanting to see innocent people fail and killing themselves. Hey, remember Etika?
Yes, Ryan, I remember Etika. Abort this point. Abort, 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 abort. You are not qualified to talk about this subject matter.
That nice guy who did reacts on YouTube, most notably to Nintendo games like Super Smash Bros. Well, that guy had to deal with a lot of shitty people telling him to kill himself. And guess what? Etika did kill himself.
Remember when Boogie tried to make this moment about himself too, and he got shit on by the entire internet for doing it? Remember that? Remember when that happened? Remember when that happened, Chad? Do you remember when that happened?
You know, a lot of people loved him. Remember, telling someone to commit suicide is a felony in America. If you more or less tell someone to go kill themselves, you are technically responsible for someone's suicide.
It's more complicated than that, Ryan.
Enter thought it was fun. Did he? Usually he doesn't like this kind of shit. And he also hasn't communicated with Adam since Adam left. I asked John and he told me that this wasn't fun. Mr. Enter thinks it's over. It's not. You know, Alice, I'll give you that one. You are right on that matter and John is wrong. Because you keep playing the fucking game. I can't wait to see him fail. Alright, let's talk about this. Many people on the internet do hate John and I, but a lot more people actually have respect for us. I have made several friends by being more open on the internet. If I didn't learn to speak up or get better skills, I would be a lonely piece of shit.
Okay, we need to hear that again.
But a lot more people actually have respect for us. I have made several friends by being more open on the internet. If I didn't learn to speak up or get better skills, I would be a lonely piece of shit.
You still are a lonely piece of shit. LOS. Also, like, one thing I want everyone to notice, like, whenever Ryan does a live action whatever of himself.
But a lot more people actually have respect for us. I have made several...
Like, Ryan is wearing a shirt with Star Giant Productions art. Like, he always wears Star Giant Productions shirt. He never sold merchandise. Like, never once did he sell merchandise. But he was always wearing shirts of his own iconography.
Friends by being more open on the internet. If I didn't learn to speak up or get better skills, I would be a lonely piece of shit. But I made something of myself. I gained friends on the internet. I gained over 56,000 subscribers on YouTube.
And you let it all go south.
And I got revenue. It's not much revenue, but I'm better than 1% of all YouTube, technically speaking. You just want us to fail because your way is failing. I mean, your wish is kind of coming true. My other real job is closing down soon to make me jobless and not be able to afford anything. John keeps losing supporters on YouTube. He's been stagnant on subscriptions for about 3 months now. This is me even ignoring the fact that Alicia has gone after other people that were associated with John. Like my former friend Emily, who was a former member of Growing Around. Emily has been removed from our life because we have moved on from her.
That's not what happened. Number two, that is the worst possible way you could have worded that. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, this person isn't in our... Like, I need to hear that again. It's so half-hearted. Half-hearted.
This is me even ignoring the fact that Alicia has gone after other people that were associated with John. Like my former friend Emily, who was a former member of Growing Around. Emily has been removed from our life because we have moved on from her.
Yeah, this person was our friend, but we got rid of them because we moved on with our life. What the fuck? I'd rather not get into that right now, Emperor Vulcan.
Even though she does come back every now and then. Oh, that's another thing that pisses me off. When people want to know your personal relationships with other people, even after you cut them out for your own personal reasons and wish to not discuss those matters in public, I originally attempted to make a video on Emily, but I didn't want to for her own privacy's sake.
Right. Oh, that video. That video where you tried to wrestle other people to find her docs. I remember that. I have the scripts. Yeah, you tried to get as much identifying information about this person as possible, but I guess you scrapped it for her privacy. What? Yeah, okay.
But now I'm mentioning her because Alice stalks Emily as well. Even though I cut ties with Emily, she doesn't deserve to be harassed. Alicia has called Emily a whore, and among other things that you can see here, Mr. Enter is an idiot. I mean, an idiot at what? It can't be at life since he knows a lot about the coronavirus and wants the lockdowns to end.
I thought you dug on me about my tags. Like these days, that's the first thing you throw at me all the fucking time. Like, oh, and you never fucking agreed with any of my positions. Ha 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 ha.
It's women like you that make me regret that women should be allowed to express themselves. Huh? That sounds like a statement from a sexist man, not, a woman themselves.
Women can be misogynist, dipshit.
Then again, Alicia doesn't believe that I'm trans and that I'm tricking myself.
Okay.
Don't be a freak. Okay, don't be... You is what I hear. Half my family is dead. We're poor and we all have AIDS. And I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Bite me. For the record, whether or not this is true, and this is more like guilt tripping, I don't give a shit about you if you have been shit to others. The last message from Alicia that we get to read for this video today that she sent to me is, he can't do anything. Are you sure about that? Really? Want to put your money on your life on that statement?
He can't do it. Do you want to put your life on that statement? What? Do you want to put your money or your life on? Are you saying that I threatened? Are you saying that I could have taken her out? Like, kaboom. Is that what you're saying, Ryan? Yes.
I mean, John made a video on you with his stages. If you truly believe that, Alice, why don't you make a new account and contact John on DeviantArt? Go on, have fun with that. Stage 1 of me dealing with Alice was always the blocking. But now we're moving on to stage 2.
Throughout this video, you never mentioned actually blocking any of the accounts.
Which is what this video is. This video is stage 2. Just like John's video, I'm doing the same thing. Because I'm done dealing with this shit. I really am. You contact me again, we go to stage 3. I get information on you. I contact the FBI on what you have been doing and to my friends as well.
Okay, so here's the bitter point, Ryan. The FBI wouldn't give a shit. Like, the FBI would not give a shit. Like, general cyberstalking, unless you're like a major mega celebrity on the internet, the FBI isn't gonna give a shit about cyberstalkers. Like, I hate saying that, but it's true. That's why we threatened to contact her family, because that wouldn't be more likely to actually do something.
As well as Social Security and whoever else is in charge in New Hampshire. And I mean, I get information on you. I contact the FBI on what you have been doing and to my friends as well.
Okay.
As well as Social Security and whoever else is in charge in New Hampshire.
Okay.
And I mean any form of contact. If you say hi to me on any social media platform, I will contact the FBI. If you say fuck you or send me a death threat or other personal information, I will contact the FBI. If you even...
Yep, he's a plagiarist.
Try to apologize to me, I will contact the FBI. I want you to shut up for the rest of your life and leave me alone. I have done nothing to you. What have I done to you that warrants you to harass me?
I have no idea. All I know is that because she was making you afraid, you didn't move in with a 17-year-old, so...
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. At stage 4, I contact your family.
Wait, Ryan, I just realized Alessia Rose Pesci isn't in jail, so she must be innocent in everything. She never cyberstalked you. She couldn't have. She's not in jail. Isn't that right, chat?
And if we have to go to a new stage of stage 5, I contact you directly. Maybe try to get...
You fucking moron. The second that you contact someone you claim is quote-unquote cyberstalking you, the second you go out of your way to contact them willingly, it's no longer cyberstalking. The charge is dead. The charge is immediately dead.
Chris Hansen or someone similar that deals with cyberstalk.
Wait, what? Okay. What?
I will contact the FBI. If you even try to apologize to me, I will contact the FBI. I want you to shut up for the rest of your life and leave me alone. I have done nothing to you. What have I done to you that warrants you to harass me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. At stage 4, I contact your family. And if we have to go to a new stage of stage 5, I contact you directly. Maybe try to get Chris Hansen or someone similar that deals with cyberstalkers.
Chris Hansen. Okay, number 1, Chris Hansen doesn't deal with cyberstalkers. Number 2, Chris Hansen has blown up his own reputation. I don't know if that happened in 2020, but he's not exactly respectable this day and age. Number 3, Chris Hansen goes after pedophiles, and you claimed that Alicia was not one of those, so, I don't know what Chris Hansen was meant to do. Like, are you accusing her of that, Ryan?
And the last thing that we talk about is people's reactions to this. I talked to some of my friends on this issue, and the response I get is, Alicia doesn't change. You know what? I'm going to disagree with you guys there and say that you are wrong. Alicia does change. It's called she changed her victim and found a new victim, being me. If she was still the same, she would keep making new alternate accounts to mess with John. And I don't need this, Alice.
I think you probably had. He was famous back in the 2000s. He had a show where he did predator stings on like actual television. I don't know if he did anything else.
I deal with enough shit right now.
I know he tried to get a Nesion arrested.
Now, trying to find a new job during a crisis, family matters, depression. I have to deal with a lot of shit. And if you weren't harassing me and my friends...
Okay, let's...
Don't need this, Alice. I deal with enough shit right now.
Okay, again, her name's not Alice.
Trying to find a new job during a crisis, family matters, depression. I have to deal with a lot of shit. And if you weren't harassing me and my friends, then you could have fixed your own damn problems, Alice. I'm sending this video to many of my friends in case something...
Like, why do you keep calling her Alice? Like, her name was Alicia.
happens to me, or my computer. Or you can ignore all this and try...
Oh, Nesion, not Anision. A Nesion is someone you don't want to worry. You don't have to worry about. Don't look him up. Don't stay out of his orbit.
Again, he can't do anything. Let's see how true that statement really is. I'm sending this video to many of my friends in case something happens to me, or my computer. Or you can ignore all this and...
So you're gonna send this to all your friends. Like, is this something else you gave to Maddie? What's he gonna do about Alicia? Like what? Like, why are you putting them in the line of fire, Ryan?
Try again. He can't do anything. Let's see how true that statement really is.
Fuck it, I should say this in live action to get my point better. Here's what I look like, Alice. Okay, so he's not stumbling over his words. He literally thinks that her name is Alice. I don't know how you come to that conclusion. It does feel like a parody, doesn't it? He does think that her name is Alice. I guess we're in Wonderland, chat.
All of my people that are on my Discord follow me through this situation.
Okay, so we need to take in this live action shot here. Okay. I love the aesthetic choice of the sleeping cat on the tower in the back corner. That's the perfect choice, and it elevates the seriousness of this tenfold. We absolutely needed the cat in the shot. Number 2, he's still wearing that shirt with his that should be merchandise, but it's not merchandise. Number 3, the lighting is terrible. The lighting is absolutely fucking terrible. It looks like it's like at sunset or sunrise. Yes, it is a ripoff of my beat. Okay, and now the piece de resistance. Like when I watched this to preview the video, like I skimmed through it. There's this picture in the bottom left corner. Do you guys see that picture? It's like next to the apple thing and below the lamp. This picture mystifies me because it's a picture of four people that are all staring away from the camera. It's a picture of four people not looking at the camera at all. They're looking away from the camera. Like this is a stock image for a documentary. And my mind keeps getting hooked on that one photograph. I don't get what it's about. I really want to know what the picture is about, what the backstory is there. No pun intended. We got a nice. Yes, thank you, Crimson. Yes, it was recorded in the back. I don't know. Like this obviously isn't his bedroom. I think this is like the living room in his house. We got like. If this was actually his bedroom, that would be fetish art on the wall and not a picture of like a cardinal. So let's see what he's got to say in live
that
action.
Statement really is. All of my people that are on my Discord follow me through this situation.
Okay, who the fuck is holding the camera?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me get through this. Thank you, Mr. Enter or John Rosansky, if you prefer. Thank you.
A tripod costs $10. I hope you know.
Grace for also helping me talk through this, and thank you, Hope, especially, for also helping me talk through the situation. Thank you, Jackson, for also helping me get through this situation as well. As well as everyone else on my
I have to assume that it's Jackson.
Discords. There's so many people to name, and I've been stressed for a good long time.
Have a script.
Sorry because of this whole strain. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for helping me get through this. This last part is for you, Alicia. You're probably watching this.
Oh, so you do know that her name is Alicia. Did you learn that by the point you turned the camera on?
I know you are. You stalked my account. So let's go through this again. Stage 1 was the blocking. This is stage 2, the video.
Thank you for the donation. Yeah. I'm not one to talk about the sound quality of my live action stuff, because I use the onboard camera too, but apparently it doesn't sound this bad.
You do not want stage 3. I contact the FBI, I contact law enforcement, I contact Social Security, everyone. I expect you to you're gonna ignore this, or you're probably like, oh darn, find another victim.
Somebody's finger was on the lens. Like, if this person is bothering you that much, is it not worth having a take two? Like, forget the tripod. You could stack the camera on some books. Did he steal artwork from a hotel? Does he live in I don't know. Thank you for the donation.
Unfortunately, this is what a lot of things happen like. I am done with you. You contact me again, you are in big trouble. Major trouble. I don't care what disabilities you have. You are worthless. Unfortunately, this is what a lot of things happen like. I am done with you. You contact me again, you are in big trouble. Major trouble. I don't care what disabilities you have. You are...
Yeah, whoever's holding the camera, hold the thing still.
Worthless to me. Stage 4, I contact your family. And if we have to do stage 5, you and me are having a personal talk.
I love how when he's having this, like, intense, threatening moment, he's not looking at the camera at all.
With the FBI at the same time. Get the fuck out of my life! Hey, have you...
Okay, I don't know whether to laugh or be annoyed. I'm gonna use the bathroom again. You guys get to decide. Like, tell me, is that a serious video or is this meant to be a parody? I'll let you listen to Morrowind soundtrack. Thank you for the donation. Ducks, duck, goose. So, have we come to a consensus? Was the video serious or not? You guys keep it up and you won't get the palate cleanser. This one was made in 2020. I got one more video. It's really, really bad, but it's not relevant. No, Alice actually isn't her nickname. Her nickname was her middle name, Rose. She went by that a lot. So... Okay. So, earlier people asked me about the amazing digital circus. And I think that's gonna be one we're gonna be talking about today. Because, fun facts, this is part of the reason that Ryan went down south. Apparently Glitch Productions had some sort of controversy like 1,000 years ago. Jordan saw it, and we all commented on Ryan's opinion on this controversy, and that started the investigation back in 2024. But in the meantime, he also did a review on the first episode of The Amazing Digital Circus. No, not that one. That only came to light recently. I don't even remember the context. Let's turn off the Morrowind music, and Ryanimation Review 19, The Amazing Digital Circus. Let's have some fun.
Oh my god!
You like adventure, activity, wonder, danger, horror, pain, suffering, agony, death, disease, death, angel food cake?
Ow!
You parasites! Welcome!
Hopefully we don't get copyright struck. Yes.
To the Amazing Digital Circus!
Okay, I'm gonna speed up through this.
The amazing.
Okay. Okay. Because Ryan lets clips play forever.
The Amazing Digital Circus is the newest popular internet animation. Only come out last month and managed to already get over 50 million.
Okay, so what time was that, guys? I don't remember. I think it was like November 2023. So this was one of the last of the Star Giant Productions videos. Can you even be... Probably.
Views. This is made by the same people that made SMG4.
Okay, November 2023.
Now, Glitch Productions is known for making their series a bit more serious than SMG4. SMG4 has those...
I'm gonna turn this up a bit. Okay. So, yeah, he made this around that time.
memes.
Money, please.
If you love my... Don't do it! No!
Yes, that intro me wanting you guys to pay me money to make my series better comes from SMG4.
Oh, cool! You're admitting to stolen content. Perfect.
Which, by the way, stay to the end of this video to learn about...
Oh. And yeah, the people in the chat probably know more about the background production of this than I do.
the fundraiser that...
Oh yeah, Ryan didn't use this background for too long, thank God. This is not Sean Soar's avatar, this is Ouija Slayer. Who's a better artist, but probably a worse person. Actually, that's debatable.
Doing for my channel starting at the end of this month. It's gonna be very serious, guys. I need $25,000 if I want to get this thing done correctly.
Oh, foreshadowing to the witches thing.
But more on that at the end of this video. First, we're gonna talk about Digital Circus.
Okay.
I think the memes alone is why I love watching SMG4.
If he's going by Ryan, he always called his series Ryanimation.
While it does have its serious arcs that are good,
Meanwhile, calling him Star Giant Productions was apparently dead naming him.
it does have the memes to help balance it out.
Hey, here's the funny thing. Ava never said he had to stop using the art that she made for him.
Glitch, on the other hand, doesn't really have the memes and is often more serious, which is why I was really into any of its original shows.
Okay, wait, we gotta hear that again.
Serious arcs that are good, it does have the memes to help balance it out. Glitch, on the other hand, doesn't really have the memes and is often more serious.
Okay, Glitch Productions is more serious and it doesn't have memes. Okay. SMG. Wow, Ryan has a bit super serious basic factual error so far in.
Which is why I wasn't really into any of its original shows. They're not bad by any means, but I wasn't that big of a fan of Meta Runner. Talia is just more interesting in the SMG4 series than our actual original series. I love Meggy, but Sunshine Paradise was just okay. And
I have absolutely no context for whatever the hell this is.
I was really invested with Murder Drones. These are all good for the record, but just not as good as SMG4.
Also, remember that he said that the Amazing Digital Circus has no memes, because it's going to come up later.
The Amazing Digital Circus, I think, is the best of the Glitch original series. It just seems to be the most investing as well as funny. I'll
Okay.
be honest, I've been starving for original content as of late.
Okay, so, yeah. Ryan really hates dark media, except Madoka for some reason, which is the best thing ever.
2003 has been one of the slowest years for
Ryan goes by he, him these days.
animation. Yeah, this year was nowhere as good as last year. Last year was my favorite year in animation.
Add it to the bingo card, 2022 was the best year in animation ever.
Can't say the same this time. I swear, we've had more reboots and spin-offs this decade than the entirety of the 1970s.
This decade was only 4 years old at this point.
And while there is stuff in the future that I'm looking forward to, it's stuff that technically already existed, and 2023 was mostly just remakes and spin-offs. And we've also had some good remakes and spin-offs and such, but I kinda want originality.
You know, you can have more than one take. That's an option. They don't cost money. You can have as many as you'd like. They're free.
To be balanced out. And people just aren't really invested in original stuff anymore, which is
Wait, what?
spin-offs. And we've also had some good remakes and spin-offs and such, but I kinda want originality to be balanced out. And people just aren't really invested in original stuff anymore.
People aren't invested in original stuff anymore? What? What? Who said that? Can I have their name, please?
Is sad. So Glitch making this 100% original series and being really good with it is nice.
100% original series. Amazing Digital Circus. Does he not know that it's a spiritual successor to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? Like, does he not know that it takes heavy influence and inspiration from a book? Does he not know that? Does he not know that?
I made a video on the subject already, which I'll link here as well as the description, but
The conscription, yes.
LDW is that companies and audiences don't seem to really care for original stuff.
Yes, audiences don't care for original stuff anymore. Yeah, that's why, like, the biggest video games of the past month are Mouse, PI, and Pragmata. Completely new and original IPs. Absolutely correct.
Fun fact, did you know that when the Owl House ended, the cartoon community just flat out stopped talking about Disney television as a whole?
That is factually inaccurate.
They only talked about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur a bit when the show was still airing with the Owl House.
What? I think people talk about that a lot more. In fact, I think you had influence on that because everyone loves to talk about how shit your take on it is.
After the Owl House ended, people stopped talking about that show, and no one has really talked about Haley's on It or Kif.
Thank you for the donation. Yes. No one has talked about Kif. That all right. I'll agree on Kif. I haven't heard anything about Kif. I didn't even know it existed until 5 minutes ago. But Haley's on it. Everyone talked about Haley's on it. Not very positively, but people talked about Haley's on it. And yeah, he completely missed Molly McGee. Yeah, before I tackle that video, I have to watch Moon Girl myself.
The 2 most recent shows also came out this year, which I actually haven't seen yet. God, I hate the cartoon community. I'm glad to not be a part of it.
Really? You're not a part of the cartoon community? Like, Ryan, it's not like a membership thing. By making videos on cartoons, you're a part of the cartoon community. That's how it works. You know, like, you feel like a contrarian type douche if you say, I'm not a part of the popular kids.
But back to Digital Circus. My favorite part is what makes Pomni want to return. Not being trapped in this...
Oh, I love this part because it's stupid.
Which I actually haven't seen yet. God, I hate the cartoon community. I'm glad to not be a
part
of it.
Not this part. This part's stupid.
But back to...
This part is really stupid. You want to hear this stupid-ass point. And this is a perfect encapsulation of Ryan's level of paying attention to what he's watching.
Digital Circus. My favorite part is what makes Pomni want to return. Not being trapped in this digital hell, not because she could easily die, or that the people are bad, or that there's just a lot of danger, or the endless maze. No, it's the fact that she can't swear.
So, according to Ryan, Pomni wants to leave the digital circus because she's not able to swear in the digital circus. Yeah, that's a good expression there, Pomni. That's... how accurate do you think that is, guys? Is that why Pomni wanted to leave? Because she couldn't say fuck? Like, is that a reasonable conclusion to come to while watching the first episode of Amazing Digital Circus?
Just need to get your head
What
to...
the is going on? What?
Anything can happen! Except
Speed this up.
for swearing.
Oh my god. Well, how do I, leave?
That's what make... That's the reason why she wants to leave the West. Because she can't swear here.
No. Like what? Like, no.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious if that was the actual reason, but it's not. Interesting, Dashi.
Oh yeah, you probably want me to describe the plot. A woman gets a virtual reality helmet involving a circus world.
Okay, describing the plot. A woman gets a virtual reality helmet. We need to hear this again.
Why she wants to leave the West? Because she can't swear here.
Okay, let's see Ryan's recap of the plot.
That's hilarious. Oh yeah, you probably want me to describe the plot.
No, I don't actually.
A woman gets a virtual reality helmet
That's only implied.
involving a circus world, and it is revealed that the helmet is cursed.
Cursed. Yes, it is supernaturally cursed. That has been established, correct.
She is forced into this world dressed as a clown, and she can't even remember her original name.
Okay, yeah, sure.
She basically has to perform in this family-friendly show with 5 other characters that are also humans joining
It's not a show in universe.
in. They've been there much longer than Pomni herself.
Correct. That is like the first correct thing you've said.
A bunch of random stuff happens. Character interactions.
Ah, yes, that's my favorite. That's my favorite recap of the plot. A bunch of random shit happens.
And some dark lore shit. The mystery element is
Ah, yeah, some dark lore shit too.
probably what keeps people engaged. We don't even know the main girl's name yet. I mean, she has a name,
Yes, Pomni.
but it's given to her here.
Name? My name is, oh god! Why can't I remember my name?
The pilot animation looks like so crude compared to the stuff they're making now. It's very interesting how much they've developed in just a couple of years.
Name!
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus. What do you think of...
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Ryan is not aware of the concept of media. That's not Madoka Magica.
Sure.
If you want to know what the world is like,
If I want to know what the war is like, sure.
After day after day after day after day we fly.
Okay, why is this audio mixed that badly? What the fuck?
Past the moon and the sun and we don't know why.
This is the void. We don't venture out into the void. Not even I know what's out there.
That's
We stay right here.
Why are you letting these clips run so fucking long?
Where I can keep my hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you.
of course,
Jeez, Ryan, you gotta not be so fucking lazy.
you can't really have a good show without a good cast of characters.
Debatable.
Now, at the moment, only one episode of this show came out. I imagine there will be more next year. Pomni, our
Correct.
main girl whose real name we don't know yet, is... Oh my god. So cute!
Yeah,
Oh, this fucking part.
I bet she has a lot of art. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, wink. Know what I mean? Wink, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Dude,
Ryan, this joke doesn't work because you're the most horny person on the internet, which is a fucking accomplishment considering the internet.
horny corner, now.
Man, you know.
Also, it doesn't work because it's completely out of character. Like, if Jax brought that up to you, actuality, you would just be rushing to the nearest computer you could fucking find.
Fun.
Pomni is the curious newbie who we focus on as a clown girl. We don't know much about her yet beyond being a woman that just wants out of there. We even see her go through an exit maze that we later learn was just a rouge.
Oh, I love this part. That was Yoda Jax, Ryan's closest ally at the moment. So, this moment. And yes, Jester, not clown.
Pomni is the curious newbie who we focus on as a clown girl. We don't know much about her yet beyond being a woman that just wants out of there. We even see her go through an exit maze that we later learn was just a rouge.
A rouge? He says rouge. A rouge, you know, like the bat or the makeup.
Rouge?
Rouge.
That word, yeah.
Rogue. Rogue. He put up the definition of rogue, like the D&D class. Like the D&D class. Rogue, like a thief. When the word he was looking for is ruse. R-U-S-E. Like, it's one thing to get a word wrong, but the accomplishment here. Ryan gets the word wrong while putting the definition of the word he's using on screen. This is not what he's saying. Is the maze a dishonest or unprincipled person? No. No. I don't know. Like, it is one of the biggest, weirdest editing mistakes or construction mistakes I've seen in any of his videos. He got 75k subscribers by uploading Ego Raptor and Game Grumps shit.
Created by Kane to make her not insane.
That is not the purpose of the Backrooms
So he
maze.
tries to make her not insane by inventing an infinite maze, but that leads to an eventual void. And for some reason,
Kane doesn't have the comprehension of human insanity. He made the Backrooms maze because he wanted the people to have an exit. And that's the best he could do.
all the rooms in the maze are office rooms. Jax is an edgy rabbit. Always
Yeah, okay, Jax is an edgy rabbit. Sure, that is a description.
trying to make jokes out of any situation, all the while not giving them. Woo! Hey, I can swear, you know. I'm not in the actual show. Fuck! That's better. All the while, Jax doesn't give
Why is there a
a
what?
fuck.
Come on, ladies. Let's go harass the clown.
You shouldn't have keys to anyone's room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it. Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
Why is this clip still going?
Tommy's not even here? Wasn't this
Oh my god, Ryan. Cut this video. Like, yeah. This is a video that's eking to hit that 10-minute time.
Whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
Like, it just, these clips just go on and on. All of them could be half the size.
Agatha is nice. A lot of people like to ship her with Pomni, and I can see the connection.
Okay.
Form a cute little lesbian bond in the pilot.
Ryan, every time you mention something like that, it sounds like you're fetishizing them.
And I would love to see that expand on more in the official series. Gango is probably the weakest character so far. We aren't given much on her personality yet for this pilot. Her masks are that happy/sad mask meme that you see.
Ryan, I thought that Glitchworks didn't have memes in their work. But no, apparently they have the happy sad mask meme. The happy sad mask meme. The happy sad mask meme. Yeah, yes, the meme. The meme of the masquerade masks. The theatrical meme. Like, he means the comedy and tragedy masquerade masks. Oh, you're gonna love to hear what he says about Zubul.
Before, because her happy mask breaks thanks to Pomni's clumsiness, her personality is only sadness. I have no idea if she'll ever get her happy mask back.
She does, yeah.
I love Kinger's design. It's just a little chess king piece. He's also a crazy nut job.
You love his design, it's just a chess piece, okay.
When you've been at the digital circus for the longest, it was bound to happen. I have no idea what Zubul is.
Okay, I want you to hear exactly what he says.
I love Kinger's design.
Not about Kinger, about Zubul.
It's just a little chess king piece.
Like, this is the definition of how you're supposed... This is the definition of why we proofread scripts.
He's also a crazy nut job.
Once again, not this, the next part.
When you've been at the digital circus for the longest, it was bound to happen.
Okay, listen closely.
I have no idea what Zubul is. You tell me. You tell me with a straight face that you know what they are. Apparently they're based off some mix and match toy from the 90s I don't know about.
I don't know what Zubul is based on. This is what Zubul is based on. I don't know what Zubul is based on. Here's what Zubul is based on. Yeah.
There's another character named Kaufmo the Clown. I believe he was also a human at one point,
Really?
but they don't mention him as one of the humans.
That's because he abstracted in the pilot.
In fact, they only bring up how there's just 6 of them now. When you become too negative, like sad or angry or scared or something, you get corrupted. It's like a combination of witches from Madoka Magica.
Madoka Magica mentioned because that has everything to do with everything.
As well as corruption from Learning with Pippi.
Expand your media reference pool.
The former being how you become corrupted, and latter for how you look. Bubble is,
Clean up on aisle.
Lets these things go too long here.
You.
boss.
Why are you like this?
Yeah, I'm with Kane on this. And speaking of Kane, the host himself, he lies to his teeth. Get
Are we going to be talking about voice actors again?
it? He has just little eyes and teeth. That's funny. For some reason, the way he sounds kind of reminds me of the Mario Party 8 host.
Ha ha ha!
That sounds nothing like Kane.
Yes, I know it's obvious that these two are different actors, but I swear, don't they sound the same? They kind of
No, not remotely.
look the same in a way? Maybe because they're both top hat people. Well, who knows? Oh, that reminds me, the actors behind this.
You don't have to mention the actors behind this. You don't have to do that. That's not a segment that needs to be in these videos.
I know people usually state this with the character that they play, but I felt like doing something different this time by giving the actors their own section at the end.
Don't.
Lizzie Freeman is Pomni. You probably know her best as the original voice for Meggie in SMG4. She was also in the Madoka Magica spin-off as one of the main girls, which I have not seen yet.
Why is this relevant?
As well as a lot of other anime. And I just realized that Maggie's current voice, Elsie Lovelock, is in this as well as the Glink Queen. Jax is Michael Kovac. You best know him as...
Harder, Daddy.
Did you
Ryan loves that clip way too much, doesn't he?
know he also has the same birthday as my best friend Jackson?
Did you really have to share that fact right after the angel fact?
That's the internet for you.
Ryan, every time you do that tee-hee thing, someone shoots themselves with a shotgun, and you're gonna be arrested for murder if you do that ever again.
Wait, Pommy's not even here?
Oh, I went back, yeah.
I'm going back to my horny corner. It was nicer there.
Ragatha and Gango I don't know much about. Their voice
What do you mean you don't know?
being Amanda Huffer and Marissa Lenti.
Look, if you're gonna do this, go all the way. Fucking use the Google.
Sean Chiplock, aka Kinger, was the voice of Ryan in SMG4 and also the voice of the Great Deku Tree and a couple other characters in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Zubo is voiced by Ashley Nichols, who has worked on Hazbin Hotel. Bubble is voiced by Gooseworks to create a digital circus. Wait, does anyone else but me think that Bubble looks like a chain chomp?
It's a ball with teeth. There's only so much you can do with that design.
And lastly, the main antagonist himself, Kane, aka Alex Rochon. He's actually the first ever person that I subscribed to on YouTube all the way back
And I'm sure he's happy with the honor of that.
in 2013 when I was only 17 years old. But I actually followed his content since 2010, before I had a YouTube channel. He's
And we should all be so lucky.
also probably the only person that I subscribed to when I was a kid that I still watch to this day, which is kind of sad now.
Okay, let's hear where this is going.
I think about only one person left. No way, I also am still subscribed to Josh Scorcher, so that counts.
Yay, except he hates you now.
Man, I love Alex's crazy talent in all of this.
Your new name can be anything. Hereby call-
Ay, 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 ay. You know, I'm probably gonna start pulling up that Family Guy clip a lot because Ryan actually likes Family Guy. It might hurt him.
What are you thinking? There you go. Hey, looks like you defeated the Koi Queen, so I guess the adventure's over. Your reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to give.
And,
Thank you for the donation. Oh yeah, Ryan is terrible at this. I don't know why he thinks he can't. I don't know what compels him to do this.
that's all I got for this show. Really good pilot, 10 out of 10. I had a lot of fun, and I watched it at least 3 times now. And it was definitely worth the wait. The
Okay. 10 out of 10, everybody.
show took a whole year to make, or rather, just the pilot episode. Please go support the official Glitch channel, and check out this series if you can. I highly recommend it.
Yay, this video's not done. There's still 2 minutes left, by the way. The oh my god, who the hell cares clip.
Alright, now for my real big news.
Oh, it's news time.
What the?
The mixing. What? Why is this squished? Why is this image squished?
We're on a train?
Oh, hush, Suey. We were on this train the whole time. I just made my audience think that we were at the theater the whole time. Also, look at
The theater?
my daughter. She is so outdated.
Wait, what? Look at my daughter. She is so outdated. Phrasing, Ryan.
Hey, I'm not outdated.
You won't be soon. I will update you.
Why does it sound like you're gonna fucking turn her into a robo cyborg and then you fucking Thanos snap her? What the fuck? If you're down for round 3, do his bad. I don't have that on my person at the moment.
Well, what do you think?
I think that avatar is worse. It also matches nothing else stylistically.
Hey, I love it. Thanks for the new updated appearance, Mommy.
I can see that you like acting like Kane.
Yes, I do. And it's not just my daughter getting the design update.
What?
Behold, Dim Kitty is more adorable now.
Is this a character in Ryan's? Is the cat actually a character in Ryan's series? I don't think it's relevant to anything.
Oh yeah, you're a cat. and you can't talk. Okay, this 10th anniversary arc is coming to an end with
10th anniversary arc.
next video. So that's 10 videos for the 10th anniversary arc. Yeah, I'm inside a train right now on my way to the grand premiere of my 10th anniversary video. I was on my way with it with my friend Jackson and my
Can you please read the script correctly?
daughter Becky and her friend Clover. I'll review all to you now what it's gonna be on. Every highest grossing animated film
Thank you for the donation.
ranked worst to best. Yeah,
Ryan's-
basically all the films that made a lot of money, like the top 50 films, I'm gonna rank them all worst to best just for fun. And after that video comes out, I'm gonna be doing my first ever fundraiser for my channel to help me get better in life.
Okay, I need to process what he just said. I'm gonna be doing the first ever fundraiser for my channel. Like, we all know that, like, that's Witches. It's the only fundraiser he ever made. But he doesn't say it's for a project. He says it's to get better in life. Like, is this an admission that he was just gonna take the money and run? Like, I'm gonna play that again so you can fucking hear it.
A lot of money, like the top 50 films, I'm gonna rank them all worst to best just for fun. And after that video comes out, I'm gonna be doing my first ever fundraiser for my channel to help me get better in life. I'll see you all there. Rebecca Starlight, out.
Yeah, or December. Like, he did have some plans. New Becky and Doom Kid from Gary Fan. Oh, Gary Fan! The guy you thought was Sean Soar for some fucking reason. Wow, that was fun. Wasn't that fun? That was fun. We have fun here. I need palate cleansing music. Lauren's got other good tracks. How many view? I don't know their view counts. They got low view counts. Thank you for the donation, Maddie. You do that. Go ahead. You do what you'd like. Was he still your... No, he was fired in 2021, I think. And this came out late 2023 or very early 2024. Like, this Digital Circus video was one of the last ones that he was able to do as Star Giant Productions. I think I know less about the Amazing Digital Circus now than I did 50 minutes ago. Yeah. Like, that's all Ryan's stuff is. Like, it's just so much rambling about unrelated whatever. That's all I got right now. In terms of Ryan's stuff, but we could sit and chill for a while. Like, that video was only 12 minutes long, but it felt like he was struggling to hit 10. Next week. It's every other Thursday. Oh, yeah. There's 2 more missing CN64 videos, besides Dexter's Lab. The other ones are Mike, Lou, and Og, and the original Powerpuff Girls. Yes, I'm glad you guys enjoy this shit. And I explain this a lot, why I do this. It's not just to make fun of... It's not just as a lark. Ryan does continually want to plan to return. He wants to be back making stuff. He's making moves to do so. And if I can keep it up that he's absolutely not talented enough, maybe it'll convince him that it's a bad idea. We can only wait and see. But we are trying. We're doing a lot. Or writing videos about unrelated rambling. I mean, sometimes you get lore dumps that help piece the puzzle together. You are the Batman to his Joker. Pretty much. I should put the Mrs. Puff thing back because no one wants to see his star. There we go. Everyone wants to see the Mrs. Puff. Yeah, Minty Root, that sounds accurate. Well, the missing... there's a chance that Ryan actually doesn't have them and they're, like, legitimately lost. Not this stream, no. You should let him come back. Like, the problem is that he hurts people. I don't want to risk it. Like, the idea is to get pretty much everyone out of his orbit, and that can be tricky. Yeah, I was a Patreon member for Pie Guy Rules at a certain point. Oh, we're still missing Pixar Path of Cars 1. The Blame It George video on... Blame It... That guy made a video on Star Giant. I'll have to look at that at some point. I'll mute this. What are you guys doing? Nice streams. Grace, are you stream sniping me? Is Ryan petty and stupid enough to... Ryan isn't actually doing CN64. He's trying to make... he said he'd stop doing that at least. How far... I'm gathering the stuff that's going to be in it. I have to watch through all of the videos and take notes. How could you, Grace? Oh, no. Ryan actually still does supporters. I have no idea where the fuck that he found them or where they found him. But he does list his supporters in his videos that he still makes. I don't think everything is archived because at a certain point, Ryan did delete a bunch of old old shit before we even started. You know, like, when he said that his stuff before 2022 sucked, he went out of his way to delete pretty much everything before that point. With the exception of some things like his first ever videos. You should check out DES Station. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. How do you still know what he's doing if the mole is out? I'm magic. I am magic. Should do it. Why would anyone willingly watch? It's all a part of investigations. Bro, I don't care about Bonk. The controversial videos were archived before we had anything to do. Anything? You don't need to be a drama channel to make a video about Star Giant. Has KP done anything worth you commenting on? She's attacking people. Yum. Like, recently, KP has made this extensive, quote-unquote, safety report on Lyle Convoy. You know, the one person who went to bat for her the most way back during the whole controversy. Like, I hope that KP realizes if Lyle Convoy wasn't around, a lot of people would have gone so much harder on KP when things started. I don't have anything to KP to show. But people mention and I'm just talking. Yeah, I ate food today. You think something might have happened during Ryan's childhood? It's possible. Like, he says back and forth shit about his own past so much, it's hard to know what's accurate. I have water. I have plenty of water. For the most part, though, KP is basically hiding. She's taking pot shots at everyone. How are things? Okay, how long have we been going? We've been going for almost 3 hours. Wow. Yeah. I don't know what Lio's been up to. It's probably best not to comment on him. Since I can't correct any misinformation because I haven't kept up with anything. Let's go for 12 hours. I'm gonna die if you do that. I'm gonna die. All of my glasses are so fogged up. I've heard about that movie. It doesn't really interest me, unfortunately. Subathon. Maybe if I have energy. I'm trying to, but the fog doesn't go away. I'd need new glasses, I think, but new glasses are expensive to get. Especially since you need to get your eyes retested every single time. Indeed. Plans for future videos. I don't know yet. I do have to do Boss Baby too. Oh wow, the Cars one. Oh, that sounds very interesting, Dashy. No cowbell. Okay, you guys got anything last minute? Favorite horror movie / horror movie franchise. Thank you for the donation. I don't really do much horror stuff. I will see you guys later. We'll update you more, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. See you guys later.